Hi ladies. Right, let's see. I am going to see if I can make this little box that I designed yesterday. So what I was planning was putting a tea light in a box with a little bit like that, and then popping the Ferrero Rocher on top like so. However, I'm thinking the fragrance is going to pass over to this possibly, so I will use a couple of little Tic Tacs. I've also got a little window piece in here so that we can see the gift inside. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use designer series paper for this. It will stop the need for any matting and layering. So let me grab something. Which one should I use? Now you just need to be careful you don't score too much. I think I'll use Gnome for the holidays. Let's see. Now this is my favourite B-side. So let me use that. Of course you can decorate it any way you like. Right, so I will do a tutorial on this type it up. Okay, so this is going to be a 2-inch box, so we need it to measure. Now you're going to get 2 boxes out of one 12 by 12 sheet. So we need it to be 6 by 8 and 1, 2, 3, 8 and 3/8, okay? Keep this for another project. So alongside to the top, right, hang on, I need my second little bit. The insert needs to be 3 by 3, so 3 by 3. Okay, so this is going to be the insert inside. We're going to score it. Okay, so let's do the big bit first. Right, what we need to do is we need to score alongside to the top. We need to score it at 2, 4, 6 and 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. Should we appreciate? Okay, then we're going to turn it once and score it at 2 and at 4. Alright, there we go. So quite hard to see the lines, so let me show you. So we've got it like this, okay, and this is the fold over little lid. This is going to be the front, and here's the wee tabs, etc. So let's cut it together. Okay, now you will need a 1 inch, or did I use the 1 1/4 inch? 1 1/4 inch punch if you've got it. 1 1/2, sorry. And you'll need a little thumb notch. So I've got the little half circle. So let me put that there. You can see it a bit better. Let me take this away actually so you can see my work surface a bit better. Right, so what we need to do is we will start at this end. Okay, so we're going to sort the lid. Let me grab my scissors. Okay, so we are going to cut up. I just hope you can see this right because I'm not sure about the view on this camera. Cut up those 2 score lines on the side that's got this little tab. Then we want to cut away so that these are going to be flaps, okay? And what you want to do is you just want to take a tiny little, teeny little triangle wedge out. Like so. I'm actually feeling not bad just now. It's the lurgy seems to get worse at night time. You are going to need a bit of window sheet acetate that measures just under 2 inches. Right, so we've done that in now, okay. We need to just take a smidgen off the corners of the tuck-in section for the lid. I don't use a corner rounder because it tends to take too much off and then it becomes too loose. Okay, so now we need to cut up 1, 2, 1, 2, okay. These are their score lines. And then we're going to wedge. I'll show you where to wedge them. And it is kind of like a slightly double layered box, so it's good because we're using designer series paper. It gives a little bit extra support. Right, so I'm going to take a wedge off of there and leave the right side flush. The middle panel, I'm going to take a wedge off each side. Okay, and then this one, we're going to take a wee wedge off of there. So wedge the left side, leave this, wedge both sides, and then wedge the left. And then we're just going to repeat that on the other side. Okay, so you can see here I've put some instructions down. Okay, and then we are going to, we're going to grab our 1.5 inch punch. Okay, and we're going to punch a circle in here. Now, what I do is, what I've done with this one is I, let me measure. I've left a bigger gap at the right hand side for the top so that this bit, when it tucks in, you won't see it through the window. Okay, so let me see now. Have I got a penciled hand? No, I don't. But let me just guesstimate it. Okay, so we want to be, so there's the line on the left, so centre that up. We're just coming up a little bit. As long as it's not directly on the fold line, the score, okay? Lovely jubbly. Right, let's do the next bit and then we'll pop it all together. So, where is the other bit? Where did I put it? 3 inches by 3 inches. I don't know what I've done with it, guys. It's went walkies. Right, so just as well I've got another bit here. So that is 3 inches by 3 inches. So what we're going to do with this one is we are going to score it at 9/16. So 9/16 is just 1/16 over 1/2 inch. Okay. And that makes it slightly smaller than the width of the box. So just go one little tiny notch, not 1/8, 1/16 over the 1/2 inch. Like so. Ta-da! Brilliant. Right, now what we're going to do is we're going to punch out a circle from in the inside of this. Now you may want to, let me grab a pen. You may want to kind of mark the centre, so about here is the centre. I'd say that's in the middle. Then you can kind of eyeball this roughly, and it should be pretty much spot on. Good. Like I say, as long as you've got a border before your score lines. Okay, so cutting for this bit is really simple. We're going to cut and then wedge. It's almost like a pinwheel effect. Turn it, cut straight up that score line and wedge the little glue tab. If you wanted to reinforce this, you could use cardstock to put inside for this bit, but our Ferrero Rocher doesn't weigh that much, so. Okay, time to fold and burnish all these lines. The reason I like to kind of do, I should have done a box like this before, but the reason I like to redo measurements for some things is it keeps my brain happy. It keeps that problem solving and the mathematical side of my brain working. So, right, need some wet glue. And you can do this for, oh, hang on, it's all sticky. You can do this for birthdays, or like the lovely Tammy shared a gorgeous, let me see, that's stuck, gorgeous Christmas, a festive themed birthday card. So this would be good for a birthday gift as well, to complement that. Right, I'm going to have to open a new glue. I've left this open too long. That's absolutely fine. I've got plenty. When you open up a new glue, you just need to be careful that you don't Don't squeeze it too much. So just give it a wee second. I'll move this out of the way so you can see a bit better. I'm sitting here in my vibrating chair, but I've not got the vibrate on, I've got the heat pad on, and it is lovely. I've got my footrest out, my legs are stretched out. I've had my lemsip this morning. I've had a nice warm coffee. I haven't had breakfast yet. Right, okay, so last one. If you don't have punches, these punches, you could use the circle layering dies, the stitch circle ones or what have you. Okay, so it's not properly centre, but you know what, it's absolutely fine. Right, so now for this, I am going to stick on the window sheet on here with some red tape, okay, and then I'm going to cut out that excess piece that covers the little thumb notch. Now you can use tearing tape. I'm waiting on mine coming with my order next week, so I am just going to use let me make sure that definitely is a good fit. I'm just going to use red tape for the purpose of this one just now. So let me just make sure I've cut that right. So this is just slightly smaller than 2 inches. Perfect. It's a 1/16 of an inch smaller on both sides. Right, okay. Now this is the difficult bit, trying to see the score lines on patterned paper. Okay, so let me be careful. Because once this is stuck down, it's stuck down. Right, there we go. There's one bit. It's squint, but that's all right. This is really thin, skinny stuff. I'm going to put that bit there. You don't even need to give full coverage, as long as you've got a bit on each side for your acetate. And then this little one along the bottom is a bit nippet, but that's fine. So, burnish well. Get rid of any air bubbles. Okay, get your pokey tool on your take your pick. Remove the red tape. If this was a bigger box, the ever stamping seal would be perfect. Right, come on, off you come, you little sticky thing you. Right, we're just going to pop that on. Give it a burnish. Oh, lovely jubbly. And it's all in nice. Good, good, good. Imagine you could get a lot of boxes out of 112 by 12 window sheet. And we are just going to go left to right and then right to left to get rid of the little excess piece. Woohoo! Starting to look good. Right, now the way I wanted to glue it was these flaps in first, then the middles come up. You need to fold and burnish, remember. And then these ones go on last. And that's why the way I've cut it with the triangle wedges and stuff. Okay, so I'm just going to stick with white glue. So, did I say pop these in first? So glue that to that first, yep. So, let's see now. So that comes up and over. Oh, inside, sorry. Oh, what a silly sausage. And the same on this one. Boop boopy-doo, boop boopy-doo. And at this point, we want to make sure our little thing fits in, and it does. Look at that. Beautiful. Okay, take that out now. The last bit is, and I forgot to burnish this, comes over like so, and we're gluing it like that. Okay, so we do want the glue as close to the little edge as possible. Not too much though, that it's going to seep. Okay, and we're just going to marry that up, the score line with the little flap. Okay, so you could actually fold it over to hold it in place. like so. Sorry if I'm going off screen. That will go in there. Okay, so let me just push that over a little bit. Right, I'm going to pop this inside just now before I glue the last bit. Like so. Isn't that gorgeous? Fold and burnish this over. And that will go in there. Okay, so let me just make sure that's all sticking. How cute. Then we'll put our little Ferrero Rocher in. I'm going to just move the sticker to the front. Oh, I need to put my mints in first though. Let's pop some mint, and this is perfect for a Christmas dinner or a birthday dinner or a festive or Christmas dinner. Little mints and a little chocolate to finish off your dinner. Okay, we're going to close it like that, and there is our little gift. Now this is rolling about a little bit, so you might want to use a glue dot to secure it, or you can pop it in front facing like I'm going to do just now. Yeah, that's better. Now it's going to move when I come into shot. However, this is how it's going to look. It's going to look like this. Ta-da! So we've got Ferrero Rocher in there, little mints. You can decorate as you like. You can secure this bottom bit in as well if you want, simply by adding some white glue to the sides. Okay, it's not completely flush, and just give that a wee hold till it sticks. Super duper. Now I do have the 1 inch punch, but it's slightly too small for this. I think the Ferrero Rochers have shrunk somewhat since the last time I done this. But look at that little box, isn't it cute? You could put a little thing on here that says Merry Christmas. I just think it's adorable. So that's a little idea. You get these out of Poundland, 4 for £1. These Tic Tac pack of 4 I got off Amazon. You don't need to put 2 packets in, 1 would be enough for your guests. And yeah, that is it. Let me know if you have a little shot. I'm going to try and come on more often to do some inspirational projects. If anybody else would like to see anything else, just let me know and give me a wee nudge, and I'll sort something out. Okay, thanks, and I'll see you all soon, guys. Bye.